In the last 5 years, this little $20 attachment for the end of my lens has not come off the end of my lens. I use this $20 piece of kit every single day on every single shoot and have done for the last 5 years. Let me show you why. Bought a lot of gear over the years, cameras, gimbals, lenses that cost more than my car, but the best 20 bucks I've ever spent is not even a lens. It's the stupid little flip ring that I brought from AliExpress 5 years ago, and it's probably the one thing that I use to shoot with every single time. Now, what makes this filter ring so bloody handy? Let's break it down. So I shoot hybrid. I shoot a lot of photo and video on most of my jobs. That means that 1 minute I'm snapping stills, and the next I'm filming cinematic clips at a 150 shutter. So I'm constantly changing my ND filter setup. Now, if you've tried magnetic filters, they're great until they're not. When you take them off, you're stuck with this very expensive piece of glass. So what do? You chuck it into your pocket. When you chuck it into your pocket and you've been shooting all day, you know exactly where this is going. You take it out of your pocket and it's full of steam. It's all fogged up, and just from being in your pocket, maybe it's a humid day, condensation, there's moisture, whatever. It's like putting an ND filter into a freaking steam room. I've got a pro tip though. If that does happen to you and you're nearby a car, turn the aircon on in the car, hold the filter up to the car, and that will blow the condensation out. But the point of the matter is that you shouldn't have to MacGyver your way out of these basic gear issues. And that's why this hinge wins, because it stays dry and it stays attached. Look, I can flip the filter down for video and then I can flip it up for photos. It's down with one finger and it's up in another. There's no threading, there's no caps, there's no lens caps, there's no fumbling. It just simply works. It's the closest I've come to feeling like my camera can actually keep up with me and keep up with my shoots. But Johnny, why don't you just shoot through the ND filter? Let me tell you why. Well, I do shoot a lot of photos through an ND filter, but it changes the color of it, and you mostly notice it once you put it into Lightroom and you start playing around with it. I'll shoot using the ND filter if I'm looking for a particular style. So if I'm outdoors and I'm shooting a waterfall and I want to drag the water that's coming down with a slower shutter speed, yeah, I'll use my ND filter for that. If I'm at a rugby field, a football field, and I want to shoot some players with a little bit of movement to it, then I'll drop my shutter speed, I'll use an ND filter for that. Usually the training during the day. But what the ND filter does is it tints your image slightly. So like Peter McKinnon filters have this slight orange warmth tinge to them. The Rodent stocks, they're a bit purple and dark. You don't notice it until you put it into Lightroom and you start playing around with images that have been shot through the filter and images that have been shot straight through the glass. At the end of the day, the best photo you're gonna get is the one that comes through the glass. The other thing with shooting through a filter is it actually softens the image a little bit. It's just another piece of glass for light to refract to, so of course it's gonna soften your overall image. The best photo you can get is one that comes straight out of the lens. Therefore, I like to shoot my photos without the filter on. At the end of the day, this thing cost me 20 bucks 5 years ago. It still works. It doesn't loosen, it doesn't jam. Like, I've broken gear that cost 100 times more than this, and this just flips and works every single time. So if you're like me and you shoot a hybrid, or you just want a faster way to get your ND on and off without the hassle, skip all the bullshit, skip the fancy stuff, just grab one of these filter rings and thank me next time you're on a shoot and you've got hot legs and your shorts are all hot and sweaty and you want to take your magnetic filter off and you put it in and it fogs up. Thank me next time that doesn't happen, because you're going to get one of these. You're going to get one of these. Look, it's not a sponsored video, but I am going to put a link below to where you can find one, or you can just Google filter hinge thing, filter hinge ND filter adapter, and something should come up for you. But yeah, you can buy them in different threads. This is an 83mm, and they come in all different types of threads. They're just absolutely bulletproof, and yeah, the best 20 bucks that I've ever spent on camera gear ever. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching this video, and yeah, if you like my stuff, drop us a follow. Now they call it subscribe on YouTube. Drop us a subscribe. Until next time, thank you very much. Ka kite.